So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, it's as friendly as it can be in the circle. Tries from distance. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Koundé. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Not the most convincing of passes. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Olise. Threads one in. Mbappe! It's a good run, that. Great timing.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ferran Torres. He's in a great position here. He'll try from distance. Koundé. Gavi receives it in a good position here. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And here's Ferran Torres. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's there to belt it away. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Pedri does really well to win the ball there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's ambitious. Knocks it into space. Gavi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's had it taken off him. Out for a throw. Rodri wins the duel this time. Ball's out once more. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Distributed tidily. Rabiot. Now it's Oyarzabal. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's destined for the flank. The less said about that pass, the better. Chouameni. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe. Ferran Torres. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Rabiot does really well there, strong defending. Olise. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, can they get him away? Rabiot. Dembele. A probing pass. Cleared away. And here's Llorente. Ferran Torres. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Doué. No, he is not giving anything away. Now it's Ferran Torres. Koundé promptly onto... So, a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. The second half is up and running.
Spain have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Gavi, look at this, goes for a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And the finish! And it's in! It is the pick-me-up they all longed for! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error. On the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Spain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Spain do have a chance to counter here. And now they can clear their lines. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here! Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He's gone for goal! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, distance never seems to be an issue for some players, and he's certainly one of those. The opening was there, I guess. Worth a try.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear, and let's...
Towering header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Chance, surely! Rabiot. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Gavi. Oyarzabal. And here's Gavi. Oyarzabal. Not the most accurate pass. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
And he can clear it away. Looking to play him in. Spain are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. Tries to pass it through. Oyarzabal! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And now he has two. Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off...
And he's decided to go for it. And it's Dembele. And he's gone looking for safety. Mikel Oyarzabal being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is...
Shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Akliouche. He's found a way through. Looking for options for movement. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Akliouche.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Doué. Dembele. And that's it. Spain are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Mikel Oyarzabal.
Move on the boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets.
So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, this is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, don't let the word friendly get in the way of a good rivalry. These players certainly won't, Peter.
You wouldn't have thought they would. You've got to expect this to be full throttle, surely.
Yeah, they'll be as strong as usual, but I'm sure these players will commit their all.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive core.
Doué! And the ball's come loose. In he goes again. Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lovely bit of skill. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just eases him off the ball. Rabiot. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is well cleared. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Oyarzabal. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Upamecano. It's Hernandez. Now it's Doué. Engages and forces him off the ball. Doué. Ferran Torres. Dembele. Rodri. Spain still without a single shot on target. Gavi going after that. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Gavi. He's found a way through. Pass somewhat off target. Upamecano. Opts for safety. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, can he get onto this? Llorente. Rodri. Cucurella.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Dembele, and he's been shifted off it. Threads one in. Brilliantly cut out. Chouameni, and he's had it nicked away. Rivalry tries a shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Gavi. Shot could be on. Can he finish? That is brilliant from Mikel Oyarzabal. He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Spain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Spain have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Llorente. Now Fabian Ruiz. And it's Llorente. Llorente carries the ball down the right. Llorente could go all the way here. Plays it across. Llorente, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Now it's Mbappe. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Goes for goal! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Spain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Olise. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mignon claims comfortably. And it's Hernandez. That's a throw. And here's Doué. That is good strength. Chance! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
And here's Olise. Laporte does really well to win the ball there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And the referee has signalled for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Spain really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Spain sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. The second period is underway. In with the challenge. He's on it, tries from a long way out. He's got away with one there. Koundé. Olise. And it's Cucurella. Oh, that's well spotted. Dembele. Llorente, spread to the right. Now it's Ferran Torres. And he's gone looking for safety. Rabiot. Saliba. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, good spread. Olise. And here's Gavi. Gavi! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Now that looks a decent ball. Has a look and place it forward. Rodri being hunted in packs.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 52.000.
Now it's Ferran Torres. That has not gone well. Saliba. Dembele.
Such good technique.
And he cuts out the supply. Cucurella. Not the most accurate pass. Chouameni. Now it's Oyarzabal. And again they run up against stubborn defending.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oyarzabal, It's run loose, who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Koundé tries to clear. That's gone for a throw-in. France choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Shoots! Well, now it's fallen loose again! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Ferran Torres clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
France making further changes here, and in quick succession. Chouameni and Upamecano. Koundé, and it's Akliouche. Now it's Gavi. Hernandez. Spread out to the left. Great pressure, plenty of it. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Oyarzabal. Upamecano wins the duel this time. Now it's Gavi. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Oyarzabal. Akliouche. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Hernandez. Now it's Ferran Torres. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Ferran Torres. And he's decided to go for it. Cross from Ferran Torres. And that was very necessary. Looking to play him in. Cherki. And that little bit of skill has got him away. And it's Akliouche. He's shifting through the gears here. No, that's been intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. Real chance! And it's in! And what a climax we have here! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop
En el
it.
minuto 87, el dorsal 12.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Spain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Habrá 2 minutos de
Oyarzabal.
descuento.
Hernandez.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Spain have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference.